Okay. Fucking hell. Stop fucking changing the fucking orientation just because I freaking swiped. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, it thinks I'm swiping down on the frickin' video on the phone. God damn. Basically, I had no progress. Heart gold. Lost my frickin' save for Mario RPG. Now I'm probably just gonna be in too much pain if I have to play Digimon. The game that I actually like playing and didn't lose my save in. Well, there's a save state, but I really hope I didn't just fuck anything up by doing that. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play Digimon Adventure PSP. Holy fuck, I wish they would port this game to, like, the Switch in English, so I didn't have to rely on this, like, fan translation. Which, is that, like, a gray area with the emulation? I mean, I guess I'm emulating it, but I literally can't get it in English, so that's less of a gray. I feel like that's less of a gray area and more of an okay thing, because if I literally can't get the game, well, I guess I suppose I can get a PSP and then find a copy of it online and learn Japanese in order to play it, but I don't think, is that really, that's a little too much to expect of someone. Didn't I already select this? I know I didn't already do this. Can't switch out Tai. It's like how you can't switch out, you can't switch out Mario and all, but I mean, later you can switch out Tai. Oh, shit. But I can't change the strategy for Tai? Randomize attack for everything. Turn the battle advantage to your favor. I don't want to make Sora the fucking healer just because she's a chick. But I'm more willing to because of that. Well, she is She does have the crest of love, so... Pretty sure I can change that later. Let's get into it. Explosive Evolution, Greymon. Is everyone okay? My name's Ty. I'm the leader of the Digi-Destin. Joshua said. Is everyone okay? That doesn't sound like him at all. We managed to survive that somehow. Seems like the river by the cliff carried us away. What's with all the fish? They all got together and made a raft. That was my... That was my marching fishes. I can summon and fish at will. I see. Thanks, Pokemon. I'm Gomamon now. What? You're not just got used to your other name. We evolved. That doesn't sound like that Agumon. Ty! We evolved! Fuck, I can't do it. Evolved? What do you mean, evolved or digivolved? Normally it's when organisms change into more advanced species, but... That's it. That's evolution. Why does he sound like fucking Grover now? Pretty wizard, eh? Hey, kids, why does he sound like that? It's Kermit the Frog, not Grover. Hey, everybody, Kermit the Frog here. It's the Muppet Show. Cameras. Pretty wizard, eh? That's it, that's evolution. I'm not gonna get the fucking anime voices down pat. What does that term even mean? Well, at least you look stronger now. So you've evolved, but you are still digital monsters? Yeah, and it's a good thing we met, Ty. I can't evolve on my own. We don't really get it. We don't really get it either. It's okay, you're stronger now, so that's enough for us. But there's still poop in my pants. So, moving on, what should we do now? We ought to go back up and wait for help. That's just gonna be his voice. Like, it's just gonna be Morty, basically. My apologies to the English voice actor who voiced Joe, but... I mean, that's what Joe is. He's the oldest, but he's also the most timid. Oh wait, no, he's not the most timid. That would be Ty, because he has the crest of courage. Because courage or bravery is not about being fearless. There's no such thing as fearless. Well, if you're fearless, you wouldn't fear your own life, so you'd be reckless. Just like Ty is when he thinks he's in a video game later on, which, I mean, it's based on the anime. So this is going into this is assuming you've seen the anime. So if you don't want any more spoilers, then go watch the anime. And if you're so worried about legality, then you'll have to pay for Crunchyroll or find DVDs of it or find somewhere where you can watch it. It was on Netflix at some point, but then it was taken off. So, fuck them. Fuck Netflix or whoever decided to take it off of Netflix. Because I love Digimon. But, something that's cool, not cool, it's fucking exciting. They are, I think I've said this in a previous video, they are, not only are they re-releasing, like, remastering the Digimon the movie English, like, Digimon the movie, which was 3 Japanese Digimon movies, which put together, which, I mean, they made up a plot line to go through them. I mean, it's the same characters, but it's in the Japanese version of those movies, Willis was not important until the last one, until Golden Digimentals or whatever, until the one where he showed up. But in the movie, Tari only mentions him at the end of the first part, where she says that at that same time, Willis was getting his Digimon, which That might be true. I mean, they're the same age. And then in the second part, they have Willis be the reason for Diaboromon, whereas in the Japanese version, he has nothing to do with it. It's some other kid that warns Izzy about it. But not only are they remastering Digimon the movie, presumably without Angela and Akana. No, I think it absolutely without that. So yay! It's terrible and cringy, not cringe, cringy. But it's also like my childhood, and like seeing that again on DVD would be kind of hilarious. I don't know. They're remastering that for like re-releasing it for the first time ever since it was on VHS. And not only that, they are redubbing. They are dubbing the 3 movies like individually. Yeah, I definitely said this. But Joshua Seth is not coming back to play Ty. However, the guy that played Matt is coming back, where he wasn't. I think that's true. He wasn't. He didn't come back for. Oh wait, he might be coming back. And he wasn't there in Try. The voice in Try was the voice of Edward Elric, which is funny because when I was on Twitter with Digimon Roleplay, I was also talking to other people with like Soul Eater Roleplay and Full Metal Alchemist Roleplay, and there was an Edward Elric who had a Digimon, and it was a Garurumon. So it all comes full circle. I really hope that person who was that account like lost their mind when they found that out. Not lost their mind literally. Like I don't hope they actually went insane. I hope they were like, "Holy shit, that's fucking hilarious!" Because it was Edward Elric on Twitter and had a Garurumon. But Kari, the voice of Kari, is coming back, and she's coming out of retirement to play Kari, where she didn't do that for Try for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they could redub Try with her voice. But some people, like the voice of Mimi, who sadly passed away, I guess a few years ago, maybe more than how much is more than a few? Is a few 3 to 5? And then a bunch is 6 to 9? I don't know. 6 to 9, 69? She died, so obviously she can't come back to play Mimi. If she did, that would be weird. I suppose they could use AI to recreate her voice, but they would have to have permission from her family. And even so, like, is that really getting the right permission? Like, if her family agrees, but that's not something she would have wanted, like, how would we know? How would anyone know? Oh, okay. So never mind. Just give a weird look to my phone. So what's playing on it? To what's on it? To what my video that's on it. Yeah, so they're redubbing those movies, or they're dubbing those movies for the first time, and they're re-releasing Digimon the movie for the first time. If I read Let's Play on my old phone on my left. Easier said than done. We will wash away pretty far, and it'll be hardened. Easier said than done. We've washed away pretty far, and it'll be hard to get back up that cliff. What if we see another monster like that giant beetle? Okay, what? God. Sora's voice. Mimi's voice. What if we see another monster? I can't do a really high-pitched girly voice because I'm not a fucking chick, okay? What if we see another monster like that giant beetle? Girl voice. Shiny black and with tons of legs. Like a spider? Which means she doesn't like spiders, I guess. Anyway, we have to go somewhere. He just ignores her. This is the English fan translation, so I don't know if it's 1-to-1. Speaking of English translations, I've been doing like tons of research about I've been making Pokemon Go accounts for Pokemon protagonists and linking their birthdays to the manga birthdays and like how old they were. But the only one that doesn't quite work out, I think it's the only one that doesn't quite work out, unless no, it's the only one because like all of them kind of line up, even frickin' Ruby and Sapphire. Callum and no, so X. Okay, in the manga, Callum is called X, just X, and Serena is called Y, but her name is Yvonne. So there's X, just X, and Yvonne. But you know, in my head, it would be Xavier, Yvonne, not Yvonne. Yvonne of the Yukon. Different Yvonne, a man and not a woman. Still French though. In the manga, they are 12, I guess, in their first chapter. But in the game, presumably those two are the same age, so whichever one you pick, the other one is the same age as you. And your character has to be older than 16, because Looker says that you're too old to be his companion, to be his sidekick. And his current one, Emma, is apparently 16, according to something. I assume it's a game source and not, like, the anime or the manga. So you have to be, like, 17 or 18. But Emma's Esper, still thinks of you as a kid. So, 17? 18? But, my thought is that the actual translation? Like, is that the correct translation? Does he say that you're too old? Or does he say that you're too young, and you're actually 12? Like, I'm not Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I don't know Japanese. I don't understand Japanese. And even if I did, I'm not going to play through the entirety of Pokemon X or Pokemon Y just to get to the post-game to figure that out. So, if anyone is willing to do that, or is willing, or knows a guy that knows a guy, knows a friend of a friend of yours, if anyone knows someone that played the game in Japanese, and also is able to speak English, or like, speak, I mean, if you know someone that is Japanese, or has played in Japanese, and they only speak Japanese, or they speak another language and Japanese, and you can get it to me, like, I don't have to directly talk to this person, but if anyone watching knows someone or has played the game in Japanese to that point, to the Looker post-game quest, or knows someone that has played, or knows someone that knows someone, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. If you can get the information about if that's the exact translation, that would be wonderful, because if he really says you're too young, then they're definitely 12. But if he says you're too old, then that's the only age that doesn't line up with the manga. Like, Red and Blue are 11, and the way I see it, if the first games are 1996 and they are about to turn 12 in that year, and it takes place in spring, and then according to Oris, Brendan and May are 12, and that would line up with, like, I literally, like, did the calculation thanks to ChatGPT. Maybe it didn't do it no, it would have, hopefully, I assume it would have done it properly. Like, on Bulbapedia, it says how old Ruby is at a certain chapter, at the Oris chapter, so going backwards with the timeline that's on Bulbapedia, he would have been 12 when the manga started, when it was his birthday. Now, something that I think, I mean, I know it's an oversight, but you'd think that these people would talk. Like, there'd be some communication, because I assume that the the Ruby and Sapphire manga started around the same time as the Ruby and Sapphire anime. But somehow May in the anime is the daughter of Norman. Brendan is only like a cameo character that is in a battle, and there's no real evidence that he's the daughter, the son of Birch, but we can say that anyways. And in the manga, Sapphire is the daughter of Birch, and Ruby is the son of Norman. Now, my theory, or my headcanon, or just the way I explain it, it doesn't have to just be headcanon. That's a fancy way of getting someone else to say, well, it's your headcanon, so it's not true. The way I think it is that maybe Norman and Birch are either like maybe they're brothers, or they're cousins, or some closer relation, to where Sapphire is actually the doppelganger of Brendan from the anime, who would be the son of Birch, and Ruby is May's doppelganger. And then in the games, May is the canon character, so she'd be the daughter of Norman. That's because of both Sapphire. Oh wait, yeah, Sapphire has the Torchic. Oh god, I contradicted myself. Fuck. Well, I started replying to someone that only not that long ago replied to an old post on the Game Theory subreddit, and then I stopped because I was doing other things. Oh my god. Not even 21 minutes. Fuck. And I'm talking about Pokemon while playing Digimon. Regardless, the version that's supposed to be May, or that looks like May, has the Torchic. But I mean, I guess Brendan, if Ruby is really May, then it's up in the air as to whether she has a Mudkip or a Torchic. But May, who's the daughter of Norman, has the Torchic. So, and Ruby, or Brendan has the Mudkip, but so then it doesn't matter with the manga, I guess. You can just disregard that, because if Ruby is May, and then the rival doesn't have the stronger Pokemon. She has the weaker Pokemon. Or at least in terms of fire, water, and grass. Yeah, so it just genetically they're similar, or they go across what did I? Oh yeah. Yeah, so, and then Diamond and Pearl is Barry. And Platinum is Dawn, and they're 12, and that kind of works out. Because if those games take place in winter, which in Platinum there's snow on the ground, and the characters have winter coats, but it would have to be early 2000s, and not late 1999, because December starts in 10 days before the end of the month and end of the year, at least in the Western Hemisphere. I guess, how does Japan split up the seasons? I'll have to look that up. Definitely go by Japanese things, because like the Japanese dates for the games is how I split up the years with, obviously, regardless, like I think, wait, did Crystal? Yeah, Crystal came out in 2000 even in Japan, but Gold and Silver came out in Japan in 1999, and I think they came out in North America in 2000, which would be 3 years later. That would be 2 years later from 1998, but the games still say 3 years later. So, and there was a fucking official guide or official lore book or something that said that the games took place in 1996. Plus, in Sun and Moon, Red has a shirt on that says apostrophe 96. So those games definitely take place in 96, regardless of whether it's Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee, which there's some theories that Sun and Moon are in the same universe as Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee, where they weren't the characters that took down Team Rocket and such. But there's no reason to think that. I don't know. And people like do with the timeline where they displace it, but something about that is that in Sapphire, in Alpha Sapphire, in the Team Aqua hideout, in Archie's bedroom, there is a photo of him as a younger, like as a boy or a younger man, and it says 7th day of the something month, or yeah, lunar month, the 7th lunar month, or something, if lunar month, which is July 7th, and it says blank 02, so 2002, which means that the time is displaced. So it's similar to how the three Peter Parkers in the MCU multiverse, like, all are apparently the same person, but the timeline was altered by Loki and Sylvie? Like, it just means that certain people in the past had their kids earlier or later or whatever, and so that there's a Peter Parker that was born at a certain time, and he's like a college graduate in 2000 or 2002, and then there's a Peter Parker who's a high school kid in 2000 whatever, and then the MCU Peter Parker. But they're all the same person. Something like that. I mean, I think so. I think that's what the explanation is. No. Oh shit. Yeah, and then 2010, when Black and White came out, is like 11 years later, which is enough time for that Team Rocket grunt to move back to Unova and get married or go back to his wife and then have a kid that is old enough to be that kid in Black and White. It can't be only a few years later. It can't be 2 or 3 or 4 years later, because that kid is fucking like 7 or 8. So, no matter how much you don't agree with it, it doesn't matter, because facts don't care about your feelings. You know, in that regard, that makes sense. Well, it makes sense in the other thing, except for the neurobiological evidence. Well, the other thing with what people say about trans people, where the neurobiological evidence that actually proves that, for example, a trans woman who is heterosexual, has a brain that strongly resembles a heterosexual cisgender woman. And the same thing sort of happens, like there's a similar effect with sexuality, where John Barrowman, who's Jack Harkness, sorry, and Malcolm Merlin, he had his brain scanned, and it found a percentage of female, and that they connect that to his sexuality, and he's a cisgender man. He's gay though. So, what if a trans woman is a lesbian? Does that mean that her brain isn't as female as a straight trans woman? And then what about bisexuals and bigender people and like asexuals? Do they just have a completely different brain that doesn't resemble anyone? And same with agender. Is that even neurobiological? Is some of that just psychological and not physiological? And in that sense, if your brain is pretty much female, then you're a female. Because your brain is you and not your body. You are your brain and not your body. It's like how someone who's ugly isn't exactly like a terrible person or an ugly person in personality. Like, you know? They're not necessarily an ugly person in like the figurative sense. They might be not easy to look at, but they might be a good person on the inside and like funny as hell and sweet and caring and stuff. Yeah. Why does it say 30 seconds on fucking YouTube? Did something crash? What is going on? 30 minutes. Oh, average view duration is 30 seconds. Because I don't have a green screen and because I'm not playing a game that came out yesterday. And because I don't upload every single day and upload several videos that are fucking top quality 4K. I almost said 720p. 4K, it's just 1440p? Or something above that? Fuck off. That's why I assume. Because you have to have 1,000 fucking subscribers to get paid. Well, how the fuck do you think people are gonna get to that? Without money! Like, before, I assume that... Okay. After... Oh my god. Yes, there was a time when people weren't getting paid, but there was lots of people who started YouTube when you were starting to be able to get paid. Look at that freaking face in the fucking clouds. It'll pop up again. Not there. I'm getting distracted. Do I have ADHD? I don't know. Not that. Right here. What is that? Anyways, fuck. What was I saying? Subscribers. There's probably people that started YouTube when you were able to get paid, which means before the fucking adpocalypse, when you can get paid easily through ad revenue and through like networks, people got recognized and were starting to get paid, which means they were able to buy more things to help them with their channel. But if you can't get even a cent before you have 1,000 fucking subscribers, then it's a lot harder to get to that point. So you can't tell me that it's only because they're trying to protect the community. They just don't want that many top YouTubers. It's been like fucking 30 minutes already. I'm very, very sorry. Oh well, I've gone on a tangent. If you don't like it, don't watch the fucking video. I was watching an old video of mine where I was like, oh, I don't say that you shouldn't watch the video. I say, if you don't like it, then tell me what you don't like about it, and I'll consider it. Well, now I'm saying, do that, but ultimately, if you don't like my video, fuck off. I'm not taking shit from anyone anymore. But I'm not whining about it. I'm not being like, oh, the haters make me famous. I'm not like, oh, stop hating on me. If you don't like me, fuck off. If you have an actual criticism of me, not just, oh, you don't like my jokes, or you don't like that I go off on a tangent talking about something that has nothing to do with the game, well, whatever, it's a fucking Let's Play. It's not a fucking video walkthrough. If you're looking for an exact video walkthrough, look for that. Look for a different series. It's a Let's Play. It's like a fucking podcast, for fuck's sakes. Like, even when I was able to get paid on YouTube, I was making like a couple cents every fucking 2 months, but at least that's something, you know? I mean, it's nothing really, but there's lots of people who made their popularity off of ad revenue and being able to get paid from AdSense and get a network and whatever else. Well, now you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can even get paid. So that means you have to work your ass off at some fucking stupid job. Like, either you give up, or like at least young people would have a part-time job and they have to work their ass off and fucking save a whole bunch of money just to be able to get 1,000 subscribers. I mean, you don't really need that much high-quality equipment, but you do when everyone's a fucking snob. What did I start that with? Talking about Pokemon with someone, yeah. So, basically everyone lines up. I don't know about I said about. I don't know about. Fuck's sakes! I don't know about the. Yeah, when I'm talking really fast, then I say about, I guess. I don't know about the Sword and Shield characters because their ages aren't on Bulbapedia. So I don't know if it's even in the manga at all. But yeah. Basically, YouTube is shitty. Their rules are dumb. Their requirements are dumb. The people who run it are fucking dumb. And they do things like deny that things are actually happening that are happening. Which, like people losing subscribers when they're not, like people being unsubscribed from accounts and not actually unsubscribing from them. People losing subscribers that are not actually unsubscribing. And then YouTube saying, oh no, that's not happening. Stuff like that. And there's stupid requirements. The fact that they say, oh, we're trying to protect the community. No, you comment on the fucking people who have millions of subscribers. You literally comment directly on their videos. So you can't say it's just about trying to protect the community. You're trying to protect the people at the top. Like the Sidemen and Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Like, and fucking Mr. Beast, who is the devil. Not that I believe in the devil, and not that I believe that that character is even evil. Because the devil's barely in the Bible, and Lucifer is not even really a bad character in the Bible. I think Lucifer is not even the name of the angel, or... Well, devil means poser. No. Satan means opposer. Diablos means accuser or slanderer. So that's why he's the devil, because he's slandering or accusing God of being a certain way. And Lucifer is just a fallen angel, but also Venus falling from the sky. It's a metaphor. Or at least maybe they called the character Lucifer because there's a Roman, like a Roman version, like a Roman god. It's like a male version of Venus, or something like that. Venus is Roman anyway, so I don't know what that's all about, but something like that. And yeah, Mr. Beast is weird. I mean, he does good things, but he's just kind of weird. I don't know. 40 minutes talking about this, basically. And the Pokemon ages line up. Oh yeah, except for Serena and Callum, unless the fan translation is different. That's what I'm talking. Okay, that's where. Sorry, I started talking about fan translation of this because of him just basically ignoring Mimi, and then I went into X and Y, and then I went into the H's, and then I went into the timeline, and then I went into YouTube. Somehow, I don't know how that went to that. I don't know. Anyway, if you like the video, no. The timeline, yeah, okay, and then Black and White 2 is 2 years later, which happens at the same time as X and Y, and that's in a different timeline, or maybe not, because apparently X and Y and Horus kind of contradict each other with the origin of Mega Evolution. However, in the Delta episode in Horus, Zinnia directly mentions the war 3,000 years ago and the weapon. So the people who are like, oh no, it contradicts it because there's like 2 origins and Mega Evolution was new in X and Y. It wasn't. There was an ancient fucking statue with Mega Evolution, and I think it was just now being studied. But in Horus, lots of people talk about it. Apparently, people might be remembering things wrong as well. But if they do contradict it, it's just oversight. Just like the May Sapphire thing. Or something about Cynthia in Platinum, which you can only access with a frickin' event Arceus, which makes me think that it's not canon. Contradicting Jasmine being in Platinum, like Cynthia being in Heart Gold Soul Silver, sorry, and Jasmine in Platinum contradicting each other. But Jasmine wearing the blue outfit means that kind of confirms that it takes place after Heart Gold, because a conversation that she has, a conversation in Heart Gold with Erica, like Erica, some conversation that you hear about or is on something. I don't know. Somehow she has a conversation with Jasmine, and she says something about Whitney saying that she is plain and suggests that she wear a blue outfit, whereas in Heart Gold Soul Silver she has white on, and in the original games and in the anime back in the day, whereas in the later anime she shows up with the blue outfit, with the Heart Gold Soul Silver outfit. Wait, no. Okay. No, I saw her sprite from Heart Gold Soul Silver, and it's not. I was just playing it. She doesn't have the blue outfit on, and also the red Gyarados thing, and well, with the news reporter and whatever else, and the fact that it's winter, where. Oh yeah, like I said, the platinum has to take place in like early 2000, because winter starts in late December, unless it's different for Japan, and then that means that Lucas and Dawn are turning 13. Lucas is closer to turning 13 than Dawn, because his birthday, or Diamond's birthday, is April 4th or something like that. Anyways, you know what? If I missed anything, if I left anything out, if there's something that I didn't talk about with all that shit, then just leave it in the fucking comment section, okay? Like, I've spent, like, basically half an hour talking about that. I think there was, like, 10 minutes of me playing this game. But I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to have to... That means that I've made no progress if the video doesn't last that long. I'm very sorry. But, you know what? Maybe I'm not sorry. Because it's my video and I can do whatever the fuck I want. So there. Anyway, we have to go somewhere. If we just stand around, nothing's gonna get done. I don't want to see any more bugs or snakes or anything like that. Well, where do we go? I saw the ocean earlier, so let's check it out. I guess I'll just go to the end of the episode in the game. At times like this, we should be staying here and waiting for... Hey, wait! By the way, Ty... Gee... Huh? What? I found this when we were attacked by Kawagamon. Not bad, so what did you get? Ta-da! It's a Digipiece! A Digipiece? Max 5 HP boost, max HP plus 50, yay. Press the triangle button to see the main menu where you can use items and range equipment, and I'm using my PlayStation controller for Digimon because it's a PSP game. By equipping... Ow! Oh, see, it may not last a while because of my fucking pain. That's the problem with me going on and on and on. By equipping obtained Digipieces, your Digimon will become stronger. Digipieces can raise stats, add new skills, or have other effects. Use the Digipiece to equip and place it in the central skill panel. You can now place 2 equipped Digipieces so that they overlap. Press the square button to remove a Digipiece. Skill panel shape varies by Digimon. You have limited spaces to fit the pieces. When a Digimon reaches a certain level, their skill panel will grow. You can synthesize a new Digipiece by collecting necessary materials. You can obtain materials by breaking down unwanted Digipieces. Okay, well, if anything, I'll just stop the stream and then continue it and not do an outro. I'll just stop the stream. And you'll just see it as, you'll just know it as just me stopping in the middle of the video and then starting again. Like, it'll just be a cut. It'll just be okay, I'm gonna turn off the stream and then it'll just cut to a different day. You can also make items from the same materials. So these Digipieces will make you stronger? Yep! So try collecting as many as you can! We might end up being attacked by more Digimon, so... Okay, we'll find all the Digipieces we can get. I'm counting on you, Ty! See? Alright, let's head for the ocean. Hey, look over there! What's up? More tutorial stuff. Look, Ty! Box? I bet there's something good in there. Like a material or item. It turned to Joe. Or maybe one of those Digipieces from earlier. Yup, like that! You're getting good at this, Ty. Gee. The Capsule S. Oh. Well, they're still level 1, so I won't do anything with that yet, but I can... I can always remove it later, you know? She's got way more HP than them. Synthesize. Can't do that yet. Dismantle. Materials. Okay. Is there a way to get rid of the black lines around them? Because apparently that's not good to see, but I'm okay with it. Because I'm not a little baby that whines and whines and whines about fucking black lines around a fucking 3D model. There's another Digimon! Hey, Ty! T, be careful! There's a lot of scary Digimon in this world! See it, like, that's more of like a... Instead of like this, it's more like this! So it's similar to Joe. To Joe Kido. Here's another thing. I hope this won't go on a tangent. Joe has two brothers in the anime, in the Japanese anime, and well, technically in the English anime because it's just a dub. But so in the English anime, both of his brothers are called the same name. They're basically morphed into one person. But at the end of Digimon Adventure 02, you see both of his brothers, or at some point, you see both of his brothers together. I think that's like the first time you see them together. So, that's a real dumb oversight on the part of the fucking dubbers, because Joe is supposed to have two. Me hacking Fire Red and putting the fucking things in. Letting it play. I can hear it. Sort of. If the volume were up. Whatever. It's just letting it play out. Blah blah on my other accounts. I see that. See, they always jump out at us out of nowhere. It's really hard. Poop throw. Oh boy. There you go. When they both leveled up. Drop slimy ball. Digipiece. I can't synthesize one yet. Does require 2 slimy balls, but I don't have those other things. And I can change my party. The way that I do it in Mario RPG. Maybe I should be doing that in... Well, I definitely should be doing something like that in Pokemon, but it's a lot harder to do that. Because there's so many more team members. Matching fishes! Like, you're not adding team members in these games. In this game and Mario RPG. Well, you are, but when you have all of them, other than Kari, from the very beginning, and in Mario RPG, you just add, it's once in a while that you get a new team member. Oh, and, okay, so they level up without even being in your team. So I don't really need to do that, then. So then, is just having them in the team just dependent on... I guess it's just, like, the attack stats? I know Patamon is level 2. $4,396, $2,792. Oh no, math. $1,995. Or here at 96. Oh god, no. I mean, it's a lot longer of a fucking thing. Oh, I didn't mean for that to just automatically do that. Sorry. 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 As people think Canadians say, which maybe some Canadians say that, but if you think the whole country has a fucking East Coast accent, then you're fucking stupid. Goemon's at level 3 now. See, now it's all out of whack. A slimy ball. Do I really need to... Yeah, but I should save those for much later. Especially because it's not even close to being 400 HP. I'll cover 400 HP, like really? And none of them even have that, so I'll just switch out I'll do that. We'll see what this is. Oh look, Mushroomon! Hard Wing! Oh, you can view the bonding rings? In the back of my mind, I'm like, Toad! Do your game! Oh, fucking Bing chat, even though you can only have 30 conversations per chat, like 30 chats per conversation, is way better than actual Chat GPT. Bing chat actually uses Chat GPT, or GPT-4, without you having to pay for it. Whereas ChatGPT uses GPT 3.5, and when you tell it that it doesn't have GPT 4, it says no. It lies to you and tells you that it does use GPT 4, even though the website literally says that it uses GPT 3.5. It's fucking dumb. And I was able to get code out of Bing Chat with GPT-4 way faster than fucking ChatGPT, because ChatGPT like fucking beats around the bush so much and like constantly blames you for the problems that the code it gave you caused. It'll give you code and then you say, oh, now it's freezing. It's like, okay, well maybe it's because of your operating system, or make sure that Python is updated and Pygame is updated, or maybe it's this, maybe it's the graphics card. I'm like, okay, well, for one thing, if I'm able to play fucking video games, my fucking GPU and CPU probably can handle fucking text-based RPG with Python. And I'm like, no, it's the code you gave me. You gave me this code, and then it like, you spit the code back. You give it the code that it suggests code to you, and you give it the code that you edit, and then it's like, oh, I see you gave me this code. Or sometimes when you ask it to modify something, it'll just spit it right back at you, which it does with writing as well, where I was trying to, like, it kind of added to my writing, but I keep on having to tell it, no, the ceremony has nothing to do with the multiverse, and no, Jimmy spent years on Earth 7, so he's not just getting accustomed to it, he's not still getting used to it, like, but it still spits the same fucking writing back at me. And sometimes I'm like, sometimes it changes my writing, but then, like, it's improving it, but it leaves something out that is still important. Oh, shit. I don't think I'm gonna finish this episode with one stream. And then, like, sometimes it just spits what I just wrote, what I just gave it, back at me. And I'm like, that's what I just told you. That's what I just gave you. So whether it's code or writing, it just does the same thing. I wonder if Bing Chat would be better for that as well. God, I think fucking scratch myself so much and then it bleeds and I'm stretching my shirts. Wait. You can't... See what that does for the next time. Is there another save point close by? Mushroomon! A Digimon that I gave one of my characters in my fucking fanfiction that I never finished. It's the same voice. Or not the same voice, the same sound. I don't know if I should just have them act freely or give manual orders or like. It's like support and. Say this. I'll wait until those are at level 3. Mushroomon, not Mushroomon. I think it's Mushroomon in the English version, but they don't change all the fucking names. Like, Piomon is just Piomon. I don't think they changed it to Biomon. Especially not in the dialogue. I think that was unnecessary. The battles might be just as fucking bullshit in this game, but at least there's like 7 of them. I think if you only have three characters at a time. But the enemies are not as bullshit to take down as Mario RPG. Holy crap, that game is hard. And there's a fucking ROM hack to make it harder. To jerk it off. Oh god damn it. Now Agumon is level 4 and now I'll never know. Oh shit, no. Look at the wrong thing. Like a freaking cross. Who has the lowest SP? LB. Goddamn mouse. In Christ. How do you get out of fucking full screen? Oh, that's how. Oh, you just double click to get to full screen, to get to full screen as well. I double clicked. Grab your dick and double click for porn, porn, porn. The internet is really, really great. For porn. On a fast connection, so I don't have to wait. For porn. There's always some new site for porn. Browse all day and night for porn. It's like I'm surfing at the such. Okay, so that's 44. 44. Okay, so Sora is about 45. Okay, so 37 divided by 139, 26. 25 divided by 136, so 18, so I can keep them in there. Oh, let's go with that. The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn. Why you think the net was born? Porn, porn, porn. 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 I'm like wanting to freaking turn the camera around. But I can't. Vent Vine. Oh. I speeded all the way to fucking dialogue. Oh, I'm tired. Are you okay? Let's take a break. Hey, do you think I looked weird? I don't know. I can't tell if I like you more as Palmon or Tanamon. You know, Palmon, that flower on your head looks kind of like Mimi's hat. Really? That means Mimi and I match! Yay! You seem to be doing okay, Mimi. Yeah. Wagomon's scary. But I'm glad everyone else is here. Oh yeah, it's always reassuring to have your friends around. Yeah, great, yeah. During the game, conversations between characters may deepen their bonds. This is the bonding rank, and higher ranks will affect battles. If the Digimon of a character with a high bonding rank will be acting next, the powerful bonding combo support attack may be triggered. I love that. I love that part of this game. The higher the attack, the higher the chance of a bonding combo. You can check the status of your bonding rank in the status menu at any time. Status is bonding rank. Save state. Thanks to Sora, I was able to evolve to Biomon. Hey Tai, what do you mean? What do they mean when they say it's thanks to us? Wasn't there a story like that? One day, a bird that Sora saved came back to return the favor. Oh, Tai, geez, stop joking around. Okay. I wonder if every Digimon can evolve. Yeah, basically. Almost. Normally, evolution is something that's supposed to take place over time. Like Pokemon. You're talking about kind of difficult stuff. Can you put that in easier words? How can you get that to be easier? By the way, Tentomon, why do you talk in Kansai dialect? Could you also put that in easier words? Nice dodge of the question there. Even at a time like this, I'm getting somewhat excited. Hey, come on, is your mouth full of gums or something? Huh? That's silly. It's probably like a gumball since he's round and rolls around. You're both wrong. You're both wrong. I could end the video there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go the whole video, even though I had that freaking whole talk. I might just cut it out, and it'll be like, I might just say cut to this part to cut around me talking. But will I remember by the time I do this? By the time I edit it? I mean, if you're watching the stream, you're gonna have to watch the whole thing, so it doesn't matter. And there's not gonna be an ending to this video like me outroing it. I could do that, but I really want to do it differently than the way I did it the last time, where I was just ending it whenever I wanted to. 30 minutes or whatever, or whenever the save point was. I evolved from Sunamon to Gobum. You evolved, got bigger, just like that? Hey, Taichi, why don't you try evolving too? If I evolve and start breathing fire, you'll be the first to see. And tick. Seems like evolving makes him change quite a bit. And how the Padamon's evolved, he can fly. Look, Takaru, he can flying. You really are flying. I know, right? Look at him go. Yeah, obviously that's the right option. Do you want to talk to her again? Padamon's a plan. Does that make Agumon a dinosaur? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna end the stream here, but it's still gonna be part of the episode, I suppose. I'm always film an outro. Like, the thing is, I want it to be like me just the whole episode is the episode of the anime, of the episode of the game. But that's a lot of fucking time. Even if I didn't go on a tangent. I mean, I would have been way closer to the end of the thing, but in less time, but oh well. And I really feel like I should just end the episode here, and it should be the end of the episode. Because it's been an hour and 17 minutes, and do you really want it to be a whole thing? Like, it's still going to be cutting in the middle, like cutting into the middle of the whole story. So, would you rather wait to see the rest of the actual game story, or would you rather have the whole thing be released all at once in like a bunch of parts? Especially, I could probably put it up to 15-minute or 20-minute parts. So, like a fucking, I re-edited. I had to edit an episode of Heart Gold when I was watching it because that they ask you how you are and you just have to say you're fine thing. Okay, it must have been because of Windows Video Editor. Something fucked up when I tried to put that audio into Heart Gold when Professor Elm tells Ethan/Gold that he's a little different, or he knew that he's a little different, and it was a compliment. But I'm like, okay, that meme is popping into my head when I was editing it, but it started playing before the part where I graded out. So I took the original stream, and I like perfectly edited out the clip of it that the sound was over, and edited that back in, and then so I took the part where the meme was over my voice. I edited the stream part back in, so it's not there, and then I edited the meme over the correct part, and then I'm gonna have to upload that fixed episode, which I streamed like a year or so ago, and I uploaded like a year ago, but oh well. Re-upload, doesn't matter. I'm fixing it now. Well, I guess I can just keep on going, really. It probably won't be that much longer. Guess if I cut these out. Okay. Successful ambush. Oh, they're free to do whatever they want. I am kind of speeding it a little bit, through it a little bit. How is that health? Piomon. So I should swap in Gabumon and Patamon. I think this is a good thing because free is the AI, manual was me, and attack is Ty, so it would be me anyways. They ambushed me that time. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to. Well, I didn't mean to. I had my finger on the trigger. I'm trigger happy. Fucking god damn it. I'm speeding up a little bit just to. If it's jarring, then I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep on doing it. So I'm not sorry. I think that was more worth it. Just to have it, you know. Okay, and then there's just those three left. And there's always an extra Digimon that comes with it. It's a lot like Mario RPG. I think it's just like a lot like JRPGs. Whereas with Pokemon, there's not an extra Pokemon. Unless it's a freaking X and Y battle where there's a bunch of them. Sometimes it's just that. Oh, that was way too quick. Off. My neck has to remember how to stretch or something like that. My muscles need to used to stretching again. Oh shit, it was already. It's already coming at me. See, now I'm closer to the Greymon thing. It said Greymon in the beginning thing, so it's not really a spoiler. Now. We don't have any of them, okay. Can I synthesize any now? Nope. There. How many data slots can there be? I don't want too many, do I? Just take up room on my computer. I can smell the ocean. I can see it. The ocean. Why are there phones ringing here of all places? It's the aliens. My theory is aliens. Aliens. How are there public telephones in such a place? It's illogical. It's illogical. They look like pretty normal phone boxes, though. Hey, Koshiro, Odysee, give me 10 yen. $100? Or $1? I'll try calling home. Or 50 cents? Wait, if 100 yen is $1 or $10, I don't fucking know what it is. What is the rate? Hold on a second. Yen, at least to Canadian dollar. But this is not in 1999 though. 10 yen is like, oh yeah, it's like not less than 0.093. Jesus. So what about USD? .068. So that's less than cent, isn't it? Because otherwise it would be 68. Like 0.68 would be 68 cents. So like less than 6 cents. Oh, so like 6.8 cents. And the other one would be like 9.3 cents. Like only a few cents. For a phone call. That's actually pretty cheap. Wow. Damn. Japan? Would probably convert it, but like, how much are you paid? How much do the kids have? How much are their parents making? Like, is 10 yen still basically like $10? That's no, not. It's like $100. Or no. No, 10 yen is like not even 10 cents. Oh, I'll give you my telephone. Just a minute. Oh, I'll give you my telephone card. I'll go try Mama too. Me too. It was not the right Mimi voice. Oh God, there's so much to this. I couldn't reach TK's place. Should I try mine? So this machine can talk to people from far away? Takaru, TK. Yamato, Matt is trying to call my place, but we're not getting anywhere. Don't look so damn, TK, Takaru. Takaru. Did I call the wrong number? Started giving me the weather forecast. Occasional ice cream. Mimi said they've suddenly gone crazy. You look like you don't move everyday phone boxes. That means we're in Japan, right? No, we can't be. Doesn't mean you're in Japan. Hey Joe, what's Japan? Well, for all the tentacle monsters. I don't know. It's like people go right to that, and it's so fucking stupid. I hate that people go right to talking about that. It's not working at all. We can't get through. It's not working at all. We can't get through. Their voices are going to be very similar. Even if we could connect, she's probably out with her flower arrangement class, not home. That just sounded like my... She's probably... We're probably out with it. No, that's Mimi's voice. Whatever. What's with this phone message? The phone lines must have been crossed strangely. Maybe it'll work if you hit it. What the heck's going on here? Also, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, we haven't had lunch. Okay, let's take a break. Does anyone have anything to eat? Didn't this fall from the sky? Looks like we've all got one. It's not food. What are these anyway? Who knows? See, in the anime, like in the dub, they called them Digivices before they were told they were called Digivices. Because the English dubbers are were fucking stupid. They're probably still fucking stupid if they're not dead, if they weren't old people. I assume they're just like old, retired American dubbers. In any case, we were talking about food, weren't we? They just suddenly, they just briefly mention that and then go right back to talking about the food. I have a laptop, a digital camera, and a cell phone, but none of them have worked since we came here. All I have is this, my pocket telescope. Got this, look, candy. Look tasty. You're not from our school, are you? Yeah, it's summer vacation, so I came to visit Yamato, Matt, right? Those two seem awfully close. Maybe they're cousins? They're brother and brother. Oh, what's that, brother and sister? What did you bring, Mimi? Solid fuel, fishing set? You've got some pretty full-fledged survival gear. That could come in handy. Looks like these phones really don't work at all, huh? There's a sound in the distance. Huh? There's a sound in the distance. It's Shellmon! Who's that Digimon? Ow! It's Shellmon! I don't think I have to read that. You probably heard the screams of the children. Wait, hold on. That was me attempting to go one by one. Oh, what's that? What's that? It's Shellmon. We're probably on his territory. Where you from? Hey there, where you from? It's me, Shellmon. Where you from, homie? This ain't your territory. Go back to the other side of the beat. Over here, Shellmon. Fucking yeah. That's the thing. He's the fearless warrior. He thinks that he's in a video game, so he thinks that he can't die. So he thinks that he doesn't have to fear anything. But then, you know, when they're going through that electrical gate, he's like, wait, what? And I could die? And he has to, and despite knowing where he has to go through, he's like he has so much fear. That's what I was going to say before. That people with courage, bravery, are not fearless because you wouldn't facing danger in the face of danger. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know what, like, the exact thing that I'm trying to say is. Being brave in the face of danger, or having willpower to face danger. I don't fucking know. People who are courageous or brave are actually the people with a lot of fear. They just are able to fight past it. They have the willpower to overcome they have the power to overcome great fear, like a Green Lantern. So if the Digidestin became lanterns, Ty would be a Green Lantern. Obviously, no shit, Sherlock. No shit, Batman. Good solve there, detective. Were you trained by Batman and Sherlock Holmes? Batman and Sherlock Holmes train you? Hi! Gee! It's too dangerous! Die! That's fine. My camera is small enough. He evolved again! He just got so big! Greymon! Greymon! Yeah, you can do it, Greymon! The other two? Yeah. Kendomon and Patamon are still there. I love that. I had to use I wanted to use my SP just so it's like the anime. You don't need to do that. Hi. There we go. Shell Shock! Shell Shock, I know that was a pun, but that's actually PTSD, specifically in war. Show me your brave heart. There we go. That will be close to the end of the episode. Nearly 2 hours. That's okay. Hi! Gee! Agumon! You're back to being a Hugumon! You're back to being Agumon! Why do they change back after falling out of their stage? This has got even more puzzling. It's not like Pokemon at all. As the story progresses, the Digimon will become able to evolve. Evolution costs SP, but stats will rise, and the Digimon will be stronger. Well, evolution will cost SP, but stats will rise, and the Digimon will be stronger. I don't need to repeat it. I'm fucking so OCD. Stats will rise, and the Digimon will be stronger. But stats will rise, and the Digimon will be stronger. Status effects such as lowered stats or poison will be removed. The skill set will also change to have more powerful but SP costly skills. Those phone boxes are all banged up. And there's no reason for us to stick around here. The fact that there are phones here must mean there must be humans who have installed them. Shouldn't we search for those humans? I agree. Alright, then let's go. Everyone, make sure you have your bags with you. Let's head out. And there you go. That's the end of that. There are two episodes, main and sub-episodes. The sub-episode with the yellow icon indicates limited time left to play it. Continuing with the main episode will cause the sub-episode to disappear. Press left or right with the episode selection menu to switch the type displayed between all, main, or sub. Okay, so there is a sub-episode, I think, after this? Yeah, Sandy Beaches, and so it's a Joe episode. But I'm going to save. And with that, that'll be the end of the video. The whole fucking thing, the nearly 2-hour extravaganza, but whatever. It's all one thing, you don't have to watch it all at once, but you don't need to complain. I mean, people like longer videos now. But it's split up for a reason. I don't want to render the whole thing at once, and it just, it's just easier. I don't know, I feel like it takes less time to render. Well, no, because then I don't have to edit the whole thing. I can split it up into smaller bits of editing, but I still wait until everything's done to upload it. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I'm done with that. So, yeah, if you like the video or videos, hit like if you really like it or them. Well, okay, I say it or them, but it's one episode, but it's multiple videos. So if you like the episode, or videos, hit like. If you really like it or I'll say that. If you like the episode or videos, hit like if you really like it or them, and subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload, check out the links in the description or descriptions, do whatever else you need to want to do on Odysee if you're watching it on there. Fuck me. If you like the episode of video or videos, hit like if you really like it or them, then subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload, check out the links in the description and descriptions, do whatever else you need to or want to do on Odysee if you're watching it or them on there. I'm Anti-HyperLinkLive. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Choose. There.